It's about underground military bases is on par with the crash of UFOs, okay? Now, if you have a highly advanced civilization that can make spacecraft to come all the way from their location to here, and the only thing that happens when they get here, they crash. And remember, there are hundreds of reports of UFO crashes. I spent 22 and a half years in the military. I was on 12, I'm going to call them events, in which we recovered sometimes the crashes, sometimes the whole saucers, sometimes even with complete bodies. And I shouldn't say saucers because there wasn't a saucer shape. But other times we just picked up debris of something that was there that was not of this earth. But if you go out there and you read the literature, there's literally hundreds. And, you know, crash saucer stories can make good money, okay? That's why I am uptight with the situation where people, we're not making any money on this, you know, we're not doing it. We need to exploit the truth. And a lot of people think, okay, you said exploit. Yeah, I did, and I mean that. Just like we exploit the foreign technology of other countries, which we like to cover up when we exploit the technology of our visitors, we do that to improve our military posture. And I'm not truly crazy about that because there's a whole lot of very peaceable applications that can come into play with the technology of our visitors. We have been in underground bases, but not at Dawsey. We have locations right here, are underground silos, I'll put it that way. And I've been in some of those. And we have other locations that we have underground silos that are still active. And I've been in some of those. We have been underneath the Pentagon, bottom line. And I think I can say this because actually they've come out and made comments to the effect that there were areas underground underneath the Pentagon. So yeah, there are, and there are underground installations. Cheyenne Mountain, that is an underground installation. But now what we're doing is that our visitors are coming here to take over the earth. There's nothing we can do about it, but we felt you should know. And they have all these bases from which they're going to launch their attack. You know what? That's very, I don't know how to put it, 19th century madman situation with everybody wanting to go to war and fight everyone, take over the world. Our visitors could care less about this planet as far as gathering. There's nothing on this planet that they need. Let me show you something. You're from Bulgaria, right?
Yes.
Okay. Here's a secret document from the CIA, going back to 52, 53, talking about special construction near, and I can't even pronounce the place here, but 19 July 1954, 3-page report, complete with some drawings of what they have there. And I mean, you read it, you're wondering, okay, what are they trying to do? Put a shell station in there? But a very large shell station, if that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a very practical military application for that. And I mean, you know, the communists had it. The former USSR were the ones that was doing this. They can't go ahead and say it was the Bulgarian people that was doing this. No, it was the military regime of the Russian monarchy that was going ahead and making these things happen.
You mean that in Bulgaria also have a...
Oh yeah, and in Russia.
Do you know where in Bulgaria?
Right here's one.
Oh, this is about Bulgaria?
Yes.
Can I...
Sure, yeah, and you're getting a copy of this.
Okay.
See, that does say Bulgaria, right?
Yeah. Hold on, it's blurring. Okay. Special construction.
Now this is a 1954 document.
What is, hold on. Sparuhovo Varna.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Now this right here is a 1954
I know where is that.
document.
I know where is
well,
that.
go visit the place. Take pictures of it. Sure, well, we're kissing cousins.
I mean,
with the
I know
Russians
where
now,
is
right?
Sparuhovo, but I don't know where is the base.
Moon dust and blue fly specifically remained on station, remained online for only one thing, and that is the recovery and exploitation of those objects. The unidentified flying objects are the uncorrelated targets that are of non-U.S. origin that crash with the Earth. We go out in any country. Heck, we'll even go into the Soviet Union if we think we can avoid detection, to recover that material. Either a crash saucer, which are very few and far between. Debris are not. Debris are what you saw, that little rock I showed you. This little rock right here came from a location where we went out to recover debris of an alleged aircraft that crashed there. There were all kinds of these little rocks that was out in that field, and this is right outside of Augusta, Georgia in 1973. I had very little to do, so I picked up a rock on the ground. That's the way I'm going to say it. So I went ahead and kept this all these years. Scared to death of what can I do with it, what can I do with it? Well, you have held it in your hand, you know it's heavy.
Yeah.
Actually, if a piece of gold this size, this type, and this mass, if you were to hold a piece of gold, same mass, same size, in one hand and this in the other, this would be way more than the gold.